namaste, good evening, and welcome to the Festival of Bharat. My name is Sharan Sethi, and I'll be your host for this show. Joining us today is Professor Madhav Das Nalapat. Professor Nalapat, thank you so much. Namaste, and welcome to the Festival of Bharat.
It's a privilege to join, Sharan, the Festival of Bharat. I'm honored that you invited me. Thank you.
It's our honor and privilege to have you here, sir. Now, sir, we've seen the kind of challenges put forth by India's neighborhood. The Taliban took over Afghanistan. Sri Lanka is going through an economic crisis. We've seen the minority persecution in Bangladesh. While all of this is happening, a silent India is on the rise, economically, strategically, and otherwise. Now, we are here to discuss the relevance of the Indic example to the modern world. And let me begin by asking you my first question. Xi Jinping is very determined to creating the 1930s Europe in Asia. And this is a quote out of your article from the Sunday Guardian. And you say that India and China are two powers that are going to dominate the 21st century geopolitics. How will the rivalry between these two powers evolve in the time to come?
Well, I'd like to say that, that we need to be aware of the strengths of the Indic traditions and those who are steeped in the Indic traditions. For example, the Indian Army, which is completely Indic in its traditions. It does not recognize boundaries of caste or creed. It just basically recognizes the force of the Indic example, the force of patriotism and national service. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi understood that. When the Chinese went and massively started moving into the border areas in a very threatening way, if I may point out, in a matter of days, about more than 40,000 Indian soldiers, intrepid soldiers, reached the front line, and they were there to take on the Chinese at such short notice. Frankly, it's not like what is happening on the Chinese side, where they've been building infrastructure. On our side, it is much more difficult. And I'm sure the Prime Minister would have consulted people who have told him, sir, it's just not possible. It'll take weeks, several weeks before sort of build-up takes place. But he said, no, I believe in India. I believe in the military. I believe in our ability to get things done. And the military responded beautifully. And as a consequence, you have this huge build-up that took place in a relatively short time of a few days. It must have amazed the Chinese. It must have alarmed the Chinese, because it told them that don't take the Indian leadership or the Indian soldier as a pushover. And they will show you a strength and resilience that will surprise you. I'm just giving you the single example. I have not found it quoted anywhere. A single example of how the Prime Minister Modi had confidence in the Indic tradition of India, in its ability to get things done, had confidence in the military, and if I may say so, the military did not let him down. The military did what so many regarded as an impossible task of coming to the border and basically confronting the Chinese in a matter of days.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.